Today we are going to install the new Turn Offroad Ford Bronco RB2 M1 Baja rear bumper. This bumper fits the 2021 and newer Ford Bronco 2 and 4 door models. Installation time is around 60 minutes with the license plate kit. Can be installed by yourself but easier with a friend. With a difficulty level of beginner. You will need this list of tools to get the job done properly. So, gather all these tools, and let's start this installation. Let's start by referring to the Turn Offroad RB1 M1 rear bumper installation video on YouTube or on our website. This video covers how to remove the factory bumper and sensor wire harness. This video will only cover the installation of the wire harness to the Baja rear bumper and bumper itself. First, grab the factory bumper you just removed, and carefully remove the 4 bumper sensor clips, shown here. Do so by pressing the inner tabs of the black sensor mount, releasing the white backing ring, and remove it from the bumper. Lay them out so that they will reinstall in the same place, on the new bumper. Next, remove the rubber plugs that came with your turn bumper. Then, begin to reinstall the 2 middle sensor mounts by fitting the black mount into the hole and snapping the white backing ring into it, holding them firmly in place. Now, depending on the style of sensor mounts that came on your Bronco, you may have to slightly modify the 2 middle mounts to blend in with the new bumper. Do this by placing the mount in the bumper, and using a straight edge and a marker or pencil, draw a line that follows the bumper edge at the flat part of the radius, top and bottom, like shown here. Next, remove the plastic mount, and using a pair of cutting shears or similar, cut along the line, removing the top and bottom edges. Now, grab a file, or sandpaper with a finer grit, and slightly remove the edges so to feel smooth to the touch, and looks good to your standards. Set the mount back in place and take a look. Adjust as needed, again whatever looks good to you. Next, remove the 2 outside rubber plugs if you haven't already, and again, setting the black mount in place, hold it tightly against the face of the bumper, while sliding the white backing ring in place. Space is limited in these 2 locations, so take your time. Now, to make things fit together a bit more easily, we cut off these tabs on the white backing ring, as the new bumper is a bit thicker than the old one, and the rings don't want to snap in easily. Cutting these tabs will allow it to do so. We also suggest filing down these 2 angled tabs as well, to give them more space to snap into the black mount. Next, lay out the wire harness into the back side of the bumper, and begin to snap the sensors into the mounts. Now, with everything mounted, we cleaned up the wiring with some zip ties so the harness would stay tucked up tight behind the bumper and out of the way. Next, take a look and make sure everything is mounted properly, and looks good. Then, it's time to mount the bumper. Before you pick up the bumper, pick up the two L-shaped backing brackets that go inside the frame. Then, screw in the 18mm bolts, just enough so the bumper can slide in under it, as shown here. Here is a better view of the backing plate. Now, pick up the bumper, and slide it into place. The bumper is slotted and will slide in on the two bolts you just installed. You can do this step by yourself, but would be easier with some help. With the bumper held in place, hand tighten the two outer bolts. Then install the two bottom, 18mm bolts on each side. At this point, you can plug in the sensor harness on each side. Next, making sure all is still tucked up and out of the way, tighten down all 6 18mm bumper bolts to the framework. Now that is it. Your new turn bumper is installed. Congratulations, that completes your Turn Off-Road Baja rear bumper installation. With this new bumper, you get much needed added protection, greater departure angles for clearing taller terrain, and a style that sets your Bronco apart from the competition. Now you can wheel with confidence, knowing your Turn Off-Road trail gear is tested and proven to get you there and back, time after time. Until your next Turn product install, be safe out there. If you have any questions during your product installation, don't hesitate to contact us via phone or email. We are here to help.